Hey guys, this is Brad with Norton Dog Training. This is our YouTube channel at Norton Dog Training. And we are home today with our new Mal puppy. She is quite the pistol. Her name is Stryker. We are going to do 365 days of training with Stryker. Just take a look at her life as she grows up and share some of our training with everybody and what Stryker does. Okay, so this is her first night home, and she's here hanging out with Max. Max is a friend's dog that's just over for the evening. And so Stryker got to meet Max, and she's hanging out with him. And she's just going to run around the house here and terrorize things, and we're going to talk about what puppies do. You see her leash laying on the ground. She went and found that and dragged it out here. Right before that, she grabbed Mama's blanket and pulled on that. Kind of like what she's doing right now. Now she's eating slippers. Now she's got her leash again, and she's out of here. And she's going to eat it. So people tell me all the time, I had a leash, but my dog ate it. And I say, how'd they eat it? Because we left it laying on the ground, and we didn't manage our puppy. Okay, so these dogs, any puppy at all, regardless of breed, needs to be managed 24/7. Well, we can't always do that. So when we can't manage the puppy, if I wasn't standing here watching the puppy should be in the kennel. If you can't watch it, you can't just leave these babies running around your house and then wonder why they ate your couch and peed on your floor. You have to manage them every minute of every day. So if you can't manage the puppy, put the puppy in the kennel, they're going to go to sleep anyway. They sleep about 16 hours a day. So watch what goes on. She's going to go ahead and terrorize Big Max. He doesn't want nothing to do with her. He's not feisty about it, but he doesn't really care about her much. She thinks he's a big old drink of water. For sure, she's nipping at his heels and chomping on him a little bit. Good boy, Max. All right, so we're going to come back to this video in a few minutes, and we're going to talk about kennel training. All right, so real quick, traditional kennel. We have a small kennel for the puppy. Sometimes I put beds and blankets inside the kennels. Sometimes I don't. It depends. Sometimes that causes the dog to go potty in there or to pee on that blanket or pillow. So if that occurs, I'm going to take that stuff out. There's the monster barking at Max. If that occurs, I'm going to take that stuff out and just go with the pan. Now, people also talk about shrinking the kennels down so the kennels have separators in them. And I've seen people shrink them down to like 6 or 8 inches in depth where the dog couldn't even turn around. That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about don't get a kennel that's so big that the dog can potty on one side and live on the other. So get a decent sized kennel where your dog can stand up, move around, and they're comfortable, right? And then we're going to take the dog out of the kennel about every hour throughout the day and take him out to go potty. And then we bring him in and we play with him and we goof around. See what he's doing here. Or she's doing, I'm sorry. Hey, Stryker, what you doing, monster? Good girl. So anyway, back to the kennel. We use the kennel to control the whereabouts of the dog for 2 things. It's eating my house or it's making potty in the house. If my dog doesn't eat my house, doesn't make potty in the house, they can be out of the kennel, right? And have free reign of the house. But otherwise, I'm going to contain them to where they don't learn bad habits. All right, so when I was in there talking about the kennel, Stryker came out in the living room and found Mom sitting on the couch and jumped up there and accosted her. So she is a little monster. So that brings me to the next piece. Is my dog allowed on the couch or not? Well, that's up to you. You make the rules of what your dog is supposed to and not supposed to do. But everybody in your family has to agree. If somebody does not agree and they allow the dog to do something, the dog is going to learn to do it. So we all have to agree on things. We have to work together as a family unit to make the best puppy we possibly can, okay? We're going to talk more tomorrow, but I just wanted to show you that she's running around the house and she's learning to be social with the other dogs. She's learning how to navigate through the house. We can even play with her toy a little bit if we want to. We're going to throw that for her. She's going to go get it from the big dog, and maybe he's going to bite her, and we're going to let those guys interact. Now, Max isn't a mean dog, so I'm not worried about him attacking her, correcting her possibly. So we're just going to let them be dogs and let her be the little clown puppy that she is. All right, Stryker, we'll see you tomorrow. Try not to eat any light sockets or plugs or whatever it is you eat. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and eat my foot for now. Ow, that kind of hurts. This is what dogs do, guys. Dogs bite. Puppies bite. Everybody wants to know, why am my puppy biting me? And honestly, this brings up a good point. People think that puppies bite because they're teething. No, they bite because they're dogs, and that's what dogs do. Oh, she's watching TV here. Dogs bite because they're dogs. And if you put dogs together, they chew on each other and they play with each other and they pull on each other's ears and they chomp. So expect that from your puppy. Now, it's a taught process and you can get rid of it quite easily. Some people say, well, the dog will outgrow it. Well, I know dogs that are 3 or 4 years old and still do it because no one ever changed it. So if you want to learn how to correct the biting, you should do that. Now, this puppy's only been with us for less than 24 hours, or right around 24 hours. So I'm not going to be correcting her just yet. She's kind of got free reign of the house and or the world, I would say. Not free reign of the house for sure, but she's got some free reign of the world, and I'm just letting her be a dog for a couple of days. Tomorrow is training day 1, and we're going to get started with her training and talk about what we're going to teach her at this young age and what dogs can and can't learn at this age. All right, guys, we'll see you soon, and we'll go from there. Stryker, first night in your new home, say goodnight. Okay, guys, please hit the like button on our YouTube channel. That helps us, for sure, create more videos for you guys. Thanks.